Learning to read English through the story of a good teacher like Miss Johnson is an enriching and rewarding experience for students. Miss Johnson's passion for teaching and her dedication to her students' literacy development create a nurturing environment where children thrive. In Miss Johnson's classroom, learning to read is not just a skill but a journey of discovery and growth. She believes in the transformative power of literacy and works tirelessly to instill a love of reading in her students. Miss Johnson understands the importance of starting with the basics, so she begins by teaching her students the alphabet and phonics. Through fun and interactive activities, she helps them learn the sounds each letter makes and how to blend them together to form words. Graded readers are an essential part of Miss Johnson's curriculum. She carefully selects books that are age-appropriate and engaging for her students. These books allow her students to practice their reading skills while exploring new stories and adventures. Miss Johnson creates a supportive learning environment where students feel safe to take risks and make mistakes. She encourages them to ask questions, participate in discussions, and share their thoughts and ideas. As her students progress through their graded reader series, Miss Johnson celebrates their achievements and encourages them to set new goals. She provides individualized support to those who need it, helping them overcome any challenges they may face. Miss Johnson recognizes that every child learns differently, so she incorporates a variety of teaching methods into her lessons. She uses visual aids, hands-on activities, and technology to keep her students engaged and excited about learning. Reading aloud is an important part of Miss Johnson's daily routine. She reads to her students with enthusiasm and expression, bringing characters to life and sparking their imaginations. Miss Johnson encourages her students to read independently as well. She sets aside time each day for silent reading, allowing her students to choose books that interest them and read at their own pace. In addition to reading, Miss Johnson teaches her students important comprehension strategies. She helps them learn how to make predictions, ask questions, and make connections to the text. Miss Johnson understands the importance of parental involvement in her students' education. She communicates regularly with parents, providing updates on their child's progress and offering suggestions for how they can support their child's learning at home. Miss Johnson's dedication to her students' literacy development extends beyond the classroom. She spends hours each week planning lessons, researching new teaching strategies, and attending professional development workshops. Miss Johnson fosters a love of reading in her students by exposing them to a wide variety of genres and authors. She introduces them to classic children's literature, contemporary fiction, and nonfiction texts that relate to their interests and experiences. Miss Johnson believes in the power of positive reinforcement. She praises her students' efforts and achievements, building their confidence and motivating them to continue working hard. Miss Johnson's classroom is a place of inclusion and acceptance. She celebrates diversity and encourages her students to embrace each other's differences. Miss Johnson understands the importance of building background knowledge in her students. She incorporates real-world examples, hands-on activities, and field trips into her lessons to help her students make connections to the text. Miss Johnson believes in the value of repetition. She provides her students with ample opportunities to practice their reading skills, both in and out of the classroom. Miss Johnson uses assessment data to inform her instruction. She regularly administers reading assessments to monitor her students' progress and identify areas where they may need additional support. Miss Johnson provides targeted intervention to students who are struggling with reading. She works closely with these students to identify their strengths and weaknesses and develop individualized plans to help them improve. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building fluency in her students. She incorporates activities such as choral reading, echo reading, and reader's theater into her lessons to help her students become more fluent readers. Miss Johnson encourages her students to become active participants in their own learning. She teaches them metacognitive strategies such as setting goals, monitoring their progress, and reflecting on their learning. Miss Johnson fosters a sense of community in her classroom. She encourages her students to collaborate with one another, share ideas, and support each other's learning. Miss Johnson believes in the power of modeling. She demonstrates reading strategies and behaviors for her students, showing them how to approach challenging texts and monitor their comprehension. Miss Johnson encourages her students to take risks in their reading. She creates a safe and supportive environment where students feel comfortable trying new strategies and making mistakes. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building vocabulary in her students. She teaches them new words through context clues, word study activities, and explicit vocabulary instruction. Miss Johnson understands the importance of building phonemic awareness in her students. She incorporates activities such as rhyming, blending, and segmenting into her lessons to help her students develop these essential skills. Miss Johnson believes in the power of storytelling. She shares her own love of reading with her students, telling them stories from her own childhood, and encouraging them to share their own stories as well. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of fostering a growth mindset in her students. She teaches them that intelligence and ability are not fixed traits, but can be developed through effort and perseverance. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of setting high expectations for her students. She challenges them to reach their full potential and provides them with the support they need to succeed. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building background knowledge in her students. She exposes them to a wide variety of topics and subjects, helping them develop a broad base of knowledge that they can draw upon in their reading. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building metacognitive skills in her students. She teaches them how to monitor their comprehension, identify areas of difficulty, and use reading strategies to overcome challenges. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building self-confidence in her students. She provides them with opportunities to succeed and celebrates their achievements, helping them develop a positive attitude towards reading. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building a love of reading in her students. She creates a classroom environment that is rich in literature and encourages her students to explore books that interest them. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building relationships with her students. She takes the time to get to know each of them as individuals and creates a supportive and caring classroom community. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building critical thinking skills in her students. She encourages them to ask questions, make connections, and think deeply about what they read. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building social-emotional skills in her students. She teaches them how to express their thoughts and feelings, work cooperatively with others, and develop empathy and compassion. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building resilience in her students. She teaches them how to persevere through challenges, learn from setbacks, and bounce back from failure. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building independence in her students. She provides them with opportunities to make choices, take ownership of their learning, and develop self-regulation skills. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building a growth mindset in her students. She teaches them that intelligence and ability are not fixed, but can be developed through effort and perseverance. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building a sense of community in her classroom. She creates a safe and supportive environment where students feel valued, respected, and accepted. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building cultural competence in her students. She exposes them to diverse perspectives, experiences, and voices, helping them develop an appreciation for different cultures and backgrounds. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building a sense of purpose in her students. She helps them understand the relevance of their learning and how it connects to their lives, their communities, and the world around them. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building lifelong learners in her students. She instills in them a love of learning that extends beyond the classroom and prepares them to be curious, creative, and resilient in the face of challenges. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building leaders in her students. She empowers them to take initiative, make positive contributions to their communities, and advocate for themselves and others. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building global citizens in her students. She helps them develop an understanding of their place in the world and their responsibility to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building ethical leaders in her students. She teaches them the values of honesty, integrity, and empathy, and encourages them to act with compassion and integrity in all aspects of their lives. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building resilience in her students. She teaches them how to overcome obstacles, bounce back from failure, and persevere in the face of challenges. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building a growth mindset in her students. She helps them develop a positive attitude towards learning, embrace challenges, and view mistakes as opportunities for growth. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building self-confidence in her students. She provides them with opportunities to succeed, celebrates their achievements, and helps them develop a sense of pride in their abilities. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building empathy in her students. She encourages them to consider the perspectives and feelings of others, and teaches them how to communicate and collaborate effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building resilience in her students. She helps them develop coping strategies, build strong support networks, and navigate through difficult times with courage and grace. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building self-awareness in her students. She encourages them to reflect on their thoughts, feelings, and actions, and helps them develop a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the world. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building leadership skills in her students. She provides them with opportunities to take on leadership roles, make decisions, and influence positive change in their communities. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building social-emotional skills in her students. She teaches them how to manage their emotions, build healthy relationships, and cope with stress and adversity. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building a sense of belonging in her students. She creates a supportive and inclusive classroom environment where every student feels valued, respected, and accepted. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building resilience in her students. She teaches them how to bounce back from failure, overcome obstacles, and persevere in the face of challenges. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building empathy in her students. She encourages them to consider the perspectives and experiences of others, and teaches them how to communicate and collaborate effectively with people from diverse backgrounds. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building self-confidence in her students. She provides them with opportunities to succeed, celebrates their achievements, and helps them develop a sense of pride in their abilities. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building critical thinking skills in her students. She teaches them how to analyze information, evaluate evidence, and make informed decisions. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building a growth mindset in her students. She helps them develop a positive attitude towards learning, embrace challenges, and view mistakes as opportunities for growth. Miss Johnson believes in the importance of building resilience in her students. She teaches them how to overcome obstacles, bounce back from failure, and persevere in the face of challenges.